What is going on, good people? It is your guy, Phillip, man, and welcome. You're here to another episode of the Fresh Take Podcast. And listen, when I say today is going to be off the chains, I mean today is going to be off the chains. I got a special guest today as we tackle the topic from mirror rehearsals to MVP. We're talking about revolutionizing the speaking game. Listen, if you are a speaker, if you know a speaker, if you stand up and orate and open your mouth and talk in front of people, you need to be on this podcast today because we have something. Listen. Don't tell nobody I told you this now, all right? We got something today that I truly believe is going to disrupt the entire speaking game in a big way, and you need to be here today. Now listen, I'm not gonna do this all by myself, not doing this all by myself. I have my friend Kevin Nevik who is here with me today. Now listen, I know some of you are like, Kevin Nevik, who is Kevin Nevik? Well listen, Kevin Nevik is my guy. Not only is he an amazing speaker, this guy is a U.S. Army veteran, this guy is an influential speaker, this guy, listen, his story, man, 16 months of homelessness in 2003, transitioned to battling COVID-19. I'm talking life or death, y'all. And now he's here, he's speaking, he's inspiring, and he's doing all kinds of things. And I'm so excited to have my guy here with me today. Do me a favor real quick. Y'all do me a favor and y'all go ahead, open up your mouths, clap your hands for my homeboy, Kevin Nevik. Kevin Nevik in the his house. What up, Kevin? What up, man?
What up,
You
though,
on mute for
Flip?
me, brother? Go ahead, unmute your side for me. Unmute your side for me one time for the one time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
Can
we
you
are
hear
in
me?
the house today, man. Super excited to have my guy with me.
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. Talk one
Uh-oh.
more time.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Check 1 2 1 2.
We're gonna try it one more time, Kevin. We're gonna try it one more time. See if we can get you going again. Get you going again. Uh-oh.
Check that.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Now you in the house, man. Now you in
I'm
the house.
here.
We had to
Yeah.
get you back right. We had to get you back right, man. What is
It's
going
all
on,
good.
homeboy? What's
Hey,
going on?
what up though? All my fam out there, all my people out there, my speakers was good, Flip.
Yes,
All is
sir,
well.
man. First of all, I'm just delighted to have you here with me today, man. And I know we got something crazy to share with the people
Oh
later
yeah.
on. And
Yeah.
honestly, I'm over here trying my best to just hold it. I want to release it so bad, man. But
Right.
I'm so excited to have you here on the podcast with me today, man. Just real quick, man. Just real quick. Brag on yourself for 30 seconds, man. Just brag on yourself. I'm talking unadulterated, just crazy. Just go ahead, tell the brag. Do it. 30
Yeah.
seconds. Go.
Man, I'm a father, a grandfather, a stepfather. Fast shout to all the stepfathers out there stepping in. Like fast shout to you. I'm a stepfather. I'm a brother, an uncle. I am a child of God, which is one of the best titles that I could have ever had. And I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I'm a speaker. I don't even like to say motivational speaker because that title is so oversaturated, right? I'm a thought provoker. I'm a spiritual instigator, so to speak. Let's put it like that,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And man, I've come from some humble beginnings. I've gone through my own scorched earth,
Mm-hmm.
and through perseverance and resilience,
Mm-hmm.
and trusting and believing in God, I have fought my way through those landmines, through those valleys of the shadows of death, and I have found my way back to a solid footing. And for that, I am forever grateful.
Well, listen, we are forever grateful that you are here with us today, man. You know, we spoke this weekend and we
Yeah,
sent out a little clip, man. You talked about the dirt and the clay, brother. Listen,
yeah,
we got people, man. I got all kinds of people hit me up like, yo, man, who was that dude? Who was that dude, man? Because he was straight on point, man. I'm
yeah.
super excited, man. But listen. You are an amazing orator. You're an amazing thought provoker, as you just said. And the one thing that we know is that the speaking industry, if you stand up in front of people, right,
Yeah.
that's a big deal. And that industry is popping. How long have you
It
been
is.
speaking?
So, man, to be perfectly honest, like I've said this before, I'm not new to this, bro. I'm true to this. my first public speaking um, event, if you want to put it like that, was in 1991, and I spoke in front of 2,500 kids at a high school, which was mine, and it was unplanned, extemporaneously. My feet walked to the podium when they asked if anybody had anything to say, and I just got to speaking, and I fell in love with it. And I've been doing it ever since. I've gone to youth detention centers, jails, middle schools, high schools, elementary schools. I've spoke at George Washington College out in Washington D.C. So I've done, I guess, every era or every spectrum of the speaking, from corporate to private, from crowds of 50 to I've been in youth camps for church with crowds of 1,500.
Right.
So yeah, I've done this. So I've been in this game for a while before social media was social media.
What is it that you love about the speaking business industry, as we
To
call it?
be per-
Yeah, what do
to
you
be
love about it?
perfectly honestly, bro, I think my addiction is that feeling that you get when you get somebody that resonated with that, whatever you said, that one sector of your life, that one panoply of hope that you have painted oracally with the tapestry of your vocab, whatever that thing is that you've done, that you said, and you beat on your craft, and you perfected your oral palate, and you have laid out something for them, and they come back to you crying, and they hug you with all sincerity, and you've changed your life. That moment, that thing is what has addicted me to the speaking game. It's not the money. I was doing this before there was even I didn't even know you got paid for it.
Right.
But the fact that I could impact, you could use your words, and you can move the pillars in another human being's soul.
Mm.
That right there for me is the most addicting aspect of this entire thing.
Yeah, and I would totally agree with you, man. There's something powerful, profound, lifting, uplifting
Yeah.
for the speaker, right? Right. When God can download something on the inside of you, and you can deliver it to His
Yes.
people, as I say, right? And they're
Yeah.
like, man, I look and I don't know where people are just from a belief standpoint, but my belief is when God can take something, place it on the inside of me, and allow me to deliver it, literally, He can stop the whole world to get somebody that one very thing that they need
Yes.
that will be life changing. And I'm saying this as humbly as I know how, but there is no greater feeling than to be used
Yes.
in that area, in that arena, right?
Yeah.
And just again, as humbly as I know how to say it, it's just like, wow, God, you would use me to deliver that to your people. That's a special thing, man. That's a
Yeah,
special
man.
thing.
And that part, just the fact that you saying being used, there might be some folks that don't understand what that means, and I can break it down of how I understood it before I understood it, is actually stepping in to what your soul, your spirit, whatever that thing is, that aura that's drawing you in to do this, whatever's causing you to want to do this, whatever's causing you to want to speak, whatever's causing you to want to be that token, that light in a dark space, whatever that is, that's being used. When you step in that and you give it 120 and you pour out and you empty the bucket like Inky say,
Mm-hmm.
that's called being used.
That's it, bro.
That's
And,
being
and
used.
I'm telling you right now, like I'm feeling it in my shana now, even as you're
Yeah.
speaking about it, man. There's something about this industry, man. And I
Yeah.
will say this: I truly do believe that everybody has a story that they can share with
Absolutely.
somebody on whatever level it is. You
Yeah.
may not be sitting in front of hundreds of thousands of people, but guess what? You may have an audience of one, three, five, and the story is no less powerful to the one threes and fives as it is to the
Right.
10,000,
Facts.
15, 100,000, right? So we
Facts.
all have that story to tell.
Yeah.
Now I will say this: in my world, in my profession, I still know and understand that one of the biggest fears in on the entire planet is public speaking, right?
Yeah.
And
That's a
getting up in
fact.
front of people and actually being able to share a message.
Yeah.
And there are more people who are afraid of that thing right
Yeah.
there, right? So
Yeah.
we got a story, but there are
Yeah.
so many people who are afraid to share that story, afraid to go out.
Absolutely.
Speaking of sharing the story, man, and speaking, you shared what you love about it. What do you dislike about the industry as a whole
I don't,
of
I don't,
speaking?
I don't like the grab and go.
Tell me more about that. What does
I
that
don't
mean?
like the grab and go. I don't like that you can just wake up and you can just be like, okay, I'm a speaker today. I don't like the fact that people feel like they can just come in here and mar this industry because they see people like your Jeremy Andersons, they see people like your Inky Johnsons and your ETs, and your Jamal Kings and that whole crew. Or you see people like George White, the speaker. You see people like you. You see people that are actually thriving, and they see all of the flash and the glitz and the glamour, and they see all of the things, and they see that, yeah, you can get paid. You can get, oh, I can get paid. Everybody's talking about how can you get paid.
Right.
Miss me with how you can get paid.
Right.
How can you be impactful? Let's
How
talk
can you
about
make
that
an
first.
impact? Right. How
How
can you
can you
make an
be
impact?
impactful?
Yeah.
This is where you separate fear,
Mm-hmm.
right? This is where you separate the people that are afraid
Mm-hmm.
from the people that are nervous. I have good nervousness. I'm
Yeah.
nervous because I care.
Yes.
I'm nervous because I don't want to fumble the ball. People are scared to speak because they don't have no business speaking because they don't really have a good intention behind why they want to speak. They just want that bag.
Yeah.
And now you're afraid because you don't know what to say. You don't know what to tell. You don't know how to tell your story. You don't know how to craft your story. You don't know how to deliver your story. I don't want to speak because there's only one or two people. Guess what? Guess what? The man gave the servants a specific talent. He gave one talent, one two talent, one three talents, and the one that had the most talents used his. The one that had the least buried it. And when the master came back, the one that did not use the talent because there was only one person in the crowd, there's only two or three people in the crowd, and they didn't use their talent. The master called you evil
Yeah.
because you would not use your talent.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I don't like about the industry, is that the grab and goes. I don't like the grab and goes. I don't like the people that just here for the bread and they don't care about the people.
Yeah.
It's about the people.
Yeah.
It's about the people.
And I've said this for a long time. It's always about the people. We
Always.
are in the people business, right?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
whatever we can do to reach down and lift somebody else up,
Yeah.
that is what this thing is all about. I heard somebody say it, and I'll share it with you. They said, "What is the strongest thing or the best thing that you can do for your heart?" Right? Many people would say,
Mm.
"Well, you can go jogging, you can lift weights, you can eat healthy." But my response to that would be, no, 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 no. The best thing that you can do for your heart is to bend down and pick somebody else up.
Come
See,
on,
see
bro.
that's real heart
Yeah.
exercise. And when I think about
Yeah.
speaking, right, the whole reason that I know I speak and I believe that you speak is so that we can bend down and pick somebody else up, so that we can
Yeah.
give them a piece to their puzzle that they may not, that they might be looking for that
They
piece,
might
right?
be.
So
Yeah.
so man, let us give you this piece to the
Mm.
puzzle so that you can
Yeah.
see something different, right? That's
Yeah.
why we do this thing, man. And
Absolutely.
I get excited about it. So to your point, yes, I
Yeah.
dislike thoroughly those people
Yeah.
who are out and doing this to get a bag, because
Yeah.
I'm from the thought process that, you know what, we gonna be taken care of regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless.
I know God ain't never let me down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's
so
a
we
fact.
we gonna be taken care of regardless. This is not to get money.
Yeah.
Literally, this is deposit. This is to deposit into people, and that's why we
Yeah.
do what we do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen. We gonna get going. We gonna get going, Ken. We
Yeah.
gonna get
Yeah.
going.
We
So
gotta get on it.
so let me say this. Let me say this.
Yes.
Part of the reason that we are here today is because we believe that there is a glitch in the matrix of public speaking, right?
Absolutely.
Especially for speakers who are trying to get on, understand the business, get a foot in the door. For
Yeah.
speakers who've been speaking for a long time,
Yeah.
but yet and still need to perfect their craft and try to figure out, different ways to deliver their words to people, right? There's a
Yeah.
glitch in the matrix. Can you
It
talk
is.
just a little bit about what we mean when we say there's a glitch in the matrix, right?
So when I said, when we talked about this before, Flip, and we figured out together, cohesively together as a unit, that, bro, we found a glitch in the matrix. What that means is we have disrupted, and anything that disrupts a particular industry is what really takes off. Netflix disrupted media, the movie rental industry. Blockbuster's no longer here.
Right.
Smartphones with the camera disrupted photography. That's why Polaroid is they couldn't adjust. They no longer
Right.
here. You feel me? So when we said that, that is called a glitch in the matrix, and we found a glitch in the matrix, and the glitch is we are not grab and go guys.
That's
The
right.
glitch is we are here for real impact over income. The
Mm-hmm.
glitch is we figured out a way to allow the small person that doesn't have the 15,000 for the mastermind, that doesn't have the 25, the 35, the $75,000 for the mastermind to blow their business up. We found a glitch in that matrix that would allow us to insert a service
Mm-hmm.
that will actually serve the people
Mm-hmm.
and not catch them on the back end trying to manipulate them for other things. Now, I'm not saying everybody's doing that, but that's the feeling that 90% of people get, that when they go somewhere, they trying to get got on the back end, because this whole yesterday's price is not today's price. I mean, I get it, but that caused a problem,
Right.
because
Right.
there are people that's still, no matter how you look at it, they don't have the financial resources or the liquid
Right.
to be able to elevate. And then FOMO kicks in, and all these different caveats work at the same time, and they feel stuck, they feel lost, they feel like they ain't gonna make it, and they give up on their dream. We found that glitch, and we're going to capitalize on the glitch for you.
Yeah, yeah, and speaking of that glitch, man, there are a lot of people, like we said earlier, who have a story to tell, right? And they're
Yeah,
trying to figure
absolutely.
out, and typically, the way it works is we say, you know what, I got a story, I gotta tell, man, I want to be a speaker, I have something to share. So you got to figure out, how do you get your message out to people? You got to figure
Right.
out, how do you get your collateral together to get noticed, because there are a
Yeah.
whole bunch of people out there doing this thing, right?
There's a
You got to
lot.
practice, practice, practice. Ain't that what he said? Practice, practice,
Yeah.
practice. Right? Practice, practice. You got to practice your craft, right? And
Yeah.
and typically when people practice their craft, what we say. I always say, hey, listen, you want to practice 4 times as long as whatever it is that you're delivering.
That you're
So
doing.
we're
Yeah.
getting in front of a mirror, right? And,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
talking to yourself. Now the
Yeah.
problem with talking to yourself is you really don't know how it lands, right? You
Yeah.
you don't know how people
You
are
don't know
are
how.
gonna receive it, right?
Yeah.
So when I look at this, it's almost like this. Like when I go to the gym, right? When I go to the gym, Kevin, I go to the gym to work out my muscles, right? I
Yeah.
work out my muscles,
Facts.
and when I go and work out, and you know a little bit about working out, you know what I'm saying? But
I've
when
been there.
you know what I'm saying? When I go and work out my muscles, the whole, like, I don't go in there to play games, right?
Right.
Because the harder you work your muscles, the better the results that you're going to get.
Absolutely.
Kevin, what if we could provide a space for people where they could literally go to the gym of speaking? What
Yeah.
if they could go to the gym, literally the speaking gym, and,
The
and
speaking.
work on their craft, and
Yeah.
lift their craft, and
Yeah.
not have to be standing in front of a mirror by
Right.
themselves, but be standing in a room full of people? What if,
Yeah.
Kevin, we could provide a space for people to actually like have an audience, and
Yeah.
feel the
A
crowd,
real
and
audience.
see
Yeah.
a real audience, right? And
Yeah.
see how things land. And what if they could have a place where they could get immediate feedback? And what,
Yeah.
Kevin, what if they had a place where that could get recorded while they're on stage, right?
Yeah.
And you could really have social proof of what you say that you
What
do.
you do. Yeah.
Because like I know, like whenever we pitch a client, or whenever we share with a client what we can do, first thing they say is, let me see. show,
Right.
show me your work. What if you could come to a place where you could record your work? You could
Yeah.
have photos of your work. You
Uh,
could have all
your
the
work.
stuff that
Yeah.
15, 20, $100,000. Like, what if you could leave a place and literally have everything you need? Like I'm not
You
talking
know.
like walk out
Yeah.
of there skinny. I'm talking walk out of there swole,
Swole.
diesel.
Swole.
You know
Swole.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
what what do you think that would impact people's lives?
I, and to be perfectly honest with you, I know it would,
Mm,
because it has impacted mine. I
yeah.
know it would, because it has impacted mine. I know what it felt like the first time that I got for professional photography done. The first time that I got an actual videographer to walk around me with his $3,000 camera locked on that gimbal and the slow mo and the color grade and the raw footage, and I got the sound, and then I got the pictures, and then I got the crowd, and I got the people responding in slow. I know what that felt like and what that did for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so what you're talking about would absolutely impact that person that cannot afford a $4,000 videographer to travel with them to their school, or to come and video them when they go do a Amazon corporate event, which I just did last month. They don't have with that impact would literally change the trajectory of their business, their financial health. It would change the trajectory of their family's legacy. Because why? Because when they get these type of assets and they get that type of help and they have those digital assets, they can now prove their worth. They can now appear to be what they know that they're worth. You want to be paid 20 grand? Now you look 20 grand because you went into that speaker's gym, so to speak, and you got swole on digital assets.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's go. We kind of tiptoeing around it.
yeah,
Let's go ahead and
let's
just
get it.
let's let the cat out of the bag, y'all. When we talk about the speaker's gym, we're talking about this concept that we call brand fluence, right?
Yeah,
So we are presenting to you all what we call the keynote content intensive,
yeah.
happening November 17th through the 19th this year, 2023,
This year,
in
yep,
ATL,
yeah,
Georgia, right?
yeah, in
AT.
Georgia,
Listen,
yes,
I'm talking like the mecca for the
yeah,
entrepreneur, right?
absolutely,
It's happening
absolutely,
there in an amazing site, arguably the dopest content creation site in,
yeah.
oh man, in the
North
U.S.
America,
In
yeah,
America, right? I mean,
yeah,
we're talking the creme de la creme of
yeah,
speaking places, right? So
yeah,
with that being said, we're bringing you in as a speaker, and we're
yes,
providing an opportunity for you to get on stage, to
yes,
work your craft, to get in that speaker's gym, to get
yeah,
real time feedback, real time
yeah,
testimonials.
absolutely,
We got professional photographers, professional videographers. We got
yep,
professional sound. All of
yeah,
this stuff is there for you.
yep,
We're gonna
for
be there
you,
literally for 3 days together. That
yeah,
first day literally is networking. That
yep,
you're working with other speakers, so you can go around and share, your thoughts and pitch to them, and
yep,
really get clarity on your
yeah,
message. And then that
yes,
second and third day, well, let me rewind back. That first night, we're gonna go out to dinner. We're gonna network
yeah,
together. We're gonna hang
network
together. We're gonna
together,
build
yep,
community
we'll
and
have a
build
mixture,
family, right?
yes,
And then day twos and day threes, it's showtime, baby.
it's
And
work day,
we're getting up on the stage. We're
yeah,
recording you. And
yeah,
listen, here's the awesome thing. When you leave, you will leave with that collateral,
yeah,
the videography, the video.
yeah,
You'll leave
yeah,
with photos. You'll leave
yeah,
with literal testimonies from people that
yeah,
that you were able to build relationships with, and you can take that collateral and
yeah,
change the game with it, man, and change the
yeah.
game
And
with it.
let's not leave this part out. There is a very good opportunity that if you do not have a website,
Mm-hmm.
we will have people there that will be able to assist you in getting a website set up so that you can get those written testimonials put on it. Matter of fact, if you are an action taker, as we like to say in any industry,
Mm-hmm.
success loves speed. If you are an action taker, you can come in Friday night, which I would like to say without being vulgar, butt naked on the internet. You can leave fully dressed.
That's right.
I mean,
That's
let's
right.
just keep it a whole buck with you. You
Right.
can come in with nothing. You come in with 3 SD cards. You can leave
Whatever you
fully
need.
loaded, have a website set up, have all of your assets there, have everything built out, and you are ready to go. There's going to be so many opportunities to network with so many amazing people. There are going to be industry leaders in the space that are winning six figure earners that are going to be in. Listen, there is no way that you can lose if you use the opportunity of coming to Brandfluence, getting out there, emptying your bucket, figuring out what it is that you need to tune up, not tune up, and if you think that you to go, good for you. Hats off to you. Still come, get your stuff shot, get the headshots, get the interviews, get the everything that you need. Build that website and take your business to the next level. It's just that simple. And if you don't take it to the next level, after you are here at Brandfluence, it is 100% all you, because you are the common denominator.
That's right.
We've given you everything else, and we're giving it to you at a very fair price.
Yeah.
So for now, I mean to ask you, how much do you flip? How much do you think something like that would cost?
Bro, let me just say it this way. I know people right now who are charging in excess of 15 grand to do what we're talking about doing
Yeah,
right now. And I'm being honest. I'm not going to say that's not a fair price.
right.
because
It
because
is.
because literally when you have everything that you need and you
Yeah.
can use that same content to market yourself over and
Yes.
over and over and
Yes.
over and over again. Let's just keep it a buck, man. We know people right now who are getting 15 grand for one speaking
Just
engagement,
one engagement,
right?
because they got social presence.
Because they have social presence, because they have social proof, because they can literally show people that I am
This
the
is what I
person
do.
that you need to bring in
Yeah.
to do this thing, right?
Yeah.
So again, 15K when we talk about, that's a whole bunch of money. It really
Yeah.
is, especially for people who are just getting started. They're trying to
Yeah.
figure it out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even for people who've been in it for a hot minute, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean,
That's
and you 100% right. Just to put some context to that again, to add to it, just for we're talking 3 days. To
yeah.
keep a photographer for 3 days for 8 hours,
Oh my
you're
gosh.
already at 9 grand easy. I got photographers here that's charging 3,500 for just 3 hours of work. We're talking 8 hours for 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
So imagine what they would charge you for 3 days, and we're talking 15 grand to get all of that. We're talking website, pictures, photos, video, drone footage, testimonials, written and video,
All of
like
it.
all of that. That would be 50. That would be excess of 15.
Yeah, and again, it would be easily that amount of money. Now here's the thing. Because y'all watching this,
Yeah,
obviously y'all know this ain't gonna be 15 grand.
no,
Because
we're
I
not
want
even
to go
close
back
to
to
that.
what we said earlier. We are doing this because we want to see you win. That's no
Yeah,
cap. That's no
yeah,
shit. Like
yeah,
I'm telling you as clear as I know how to tell you.
yeah,
We want to see you win. Let me even take it a step further. Listen,
yeah.
there is no upsell.
Nothing.
Like we are not gonna get up and be like, well, we have a mastermind. We're
Yeah,
not doing
none of
any.
that.
The sole purpose for the keynote content intensive is for you to
Yes.
get to your speaker's gym, for you to
Yep.
get yourself pumped up so that you can leave
Yes.
with everything that you need, and then you can go out there and win. And we can
And
high
win
five each other at the
and
top.
dominate
That's
and
it.
dominate.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the sole
That's
reason
it.
and sole purpose. So let me just go ahead and say this, y'all. Let me just go ahead and say this. Kevin and I, we went back and forth because again, we know the value of this thing.
Yeah.
But here's the amazing thing. My boy, Kevin Nevik, on the call with us right now. His birthday is next week, y'all. His birthday's
Yeah.
next week. Coming up
21st. Yes,
21st
sir.
of next week, right?
Yeah.
So this is what we want to do for you because you've taken your time out of your day. You watching this, you're checking this out. I know right now you're sitting there like, man, I need that. I need to get in that speaker's gym. I need to practice my content. I need the testimonials, the videos, the videography, the photograph. I need that. We know that you do.
Yeah.
And listen, if you do, I don't even want to say, Kevin. Woo,
Come
woo.
on.
Listen, y'all. Okay, 697.
697.
Now hold on. That's Kevin's birthday special.
That's my B-Day special.
697.
697.
So it is 697 until the 21st of next
September.
week
Yeah.
of September, right?
Yeah.
September 22nd, the price will be
The price is
going
going
up.
up. Yeah.
The price will
Please
be going
get
up.
please get this now, guys. This ain't a scam. I promise you, this ain't trying to hit you over the head. I promise you, this ain't trying to take advantage of you. I promise you. I went through game changers. I've spent so many days and hours on Zoom calls with Eric Thomas. I've been around this man.
Yeah.
He has rubbed off on me. We are not here to take advantage of you. We are here to take advantage for you. To
Yes.
give you the advantage. This is a dope price. Again, you got one for a regular hourly rate for a photographer up to 2 to 3 hours is almost $4,000.
Yes.
To get a website is $5,000. You ain't even got footage yet. You ain't got nothing uploaded. We are giving you access to all of these special we got professional photographers. We got people in there to give you your testimony. We got everything that you need to build your speaker one sheet, your EPK pack, to dress out your website. We got everything that you need for this dope limited price at $697. Guys, you got to jump on it now. This
You
is
got
not a game.
you got to jump on it. You got to jump on it. And if you want to jump on this right now, do us a favor. Inside of the comments box, just say "count me in." We'll know what it
Yep.
means. We'll send you the link, and you can kind of see the page that we're I'm showing you right now. Shows you all that we got going on: live practice opportunities, real time feedback, authentic testimonials, professional footage, professional headshots, stage shots, one on one interview footage, practitioner networking, exclusive access is only granted
Yep.
to the first 50 people.
50.
Now let me say this, and I want to be very honest and transparent. We're doing 50 because that is the max that we
That's
want
the
to be
max we
able to
allow.
bring in. 50 people, right?
Yeah.
50 people. Now, why, I know some people be like, well, why 50? Why 50? What's the deal with 50? We want to be able to provide you the opportunity to get on stage. And
Yeah.
if we go more than 50 people, y'all gonna try to keep us there weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
And
So
yeah, and we broke it down. We broke it down as fair as we could, and we want to give everybody. We don't want nobody leaving feeling like they didn't get everything that they need. Those 50 people are getting one on one. They're getting their undivided attention. They're getting baby. They're getting codded. We're really showing out for them, and it's just enough time for all 50 to get every single thing that they need. For the 51st person, it'll throw the whole thing helter skelter if we just couldn't do it.
absolutely. So
Yep.
so you are making an investment in yourself, right? You are making an investment in your future. 697, that's what it is until September 22nd.
Yeah.
September 22nd.
September 22nd.
So let me just go ahead and say this. I know there are some people right now who they got questions, right? And so Kevin, what if somebody says, well, I'm a beginner. I'm just getting started.
You the
Is
best
this
one.
event for me? What would you say? What would you say?
You're perfect. You're perfect because now you don't have to fake the funk, so to say. For a year or two, you can come in. You can hit the ground running with everything that you need. You're perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
And
perfect. You got people there that can actually address you. If you feel like you're not ready yet, you get in your breakout group. And you guys work on your thing. You work on your keynote, and then Saturday when you hit that stage, you have people in your group that you can speak directly to them. If you stage fright, if you got stage fright, don't worry about the other 40 some people. Talk to your crew,
that's right.
and everybody's going to hear you.
That's
You're
right.
the perfect person. You're
So,
perfect.
so speaking about that, speaking of, we're gonna have a live audience in, right? How many people are gonna be
Absolutely.
in that live
There,
audience?
you got you'll have 50 people that 50 people that paid to be there that is in that live audience. And I think we spoke about it's probably going to be 12 to 13 people in breakout groups,
Yep.
and that will be your particular group. And if that is to help insulate folks that may have stage fright, that may struggle with that. Listen, everybody's not perfect. Everybody can't command the stage like an Eric Thomas. Everybody can't command the stage like a Jeremy Anderson. Everybody can't command it like a Phillip Edge. It's not possible for everybody to be that good all at once. Certain people struggle there at certain levels. We're giving you this comfort level, this comfort zone, so we can insulate you,
Yes.
so that you can shine. We don't want you looking like a fool. We want you to look absolutely professional. We want you to look your best.
Yes.
So this is why we said there's going to be 50 people in that room. You're going to have a whole live crowd, and you're going to be able to shine.
Mm-hmm. What about feedback? Can I expect to get feedback?
Absolutely, you're gonna get feedback from everybody in that room. You're specifically going to get feedback from your breakout group, but you're 100%. I mean, if you go in there and you a hustler and you body slam that room, you're gonna get more than just your group. You can. I mean, there's an unlimited amount of testimonials that you can get
That's right.
from there. So yeah, you're definitely gonna get feedback. 100%.
I love it. I love it. What about the footage and the testimonials? How could somebody use those? I want you to think about it like yourself. How would you use the footage, the testimonials, and the collateral that somebody would get from the
Oh,
Keynote Content Intensive?
I'm dressing out my website. I'm dropping on Instagram. I'm dropping on Twitter. I'm dropping on LinkedIn. I'm dropping on Facebook. I'm recycling. I'm repurposing. I'm repurposing over and over. You all the footage that you have, you will be able to repurpose that footage for the next year.
Yes, yes, yes. So because you have this professional footage, because I mean, literally, you have everything you need. You're literally going to be able to pitch to different audiences, go find new clients, go and show people with real life social proof that you are there and you can do it. So the Keynote Content Intensive happening November 17th through the 19th. We're doing it at a special place. I'm just going to go ahead and tell them, the Creators
Tell them.
Clubhouse in Atlanta,
Yep.
Georgia. If you know anything about Atlanta, if you know anything about the Creators Clubhouse, the Creators Clubhouse is the
Premier.
premier space for content creation, and we're gonna be there holding it down with you all. I told you earlier, we got all kind of things that you will be able to do. You're gonna be able to do the live practice. You're gonna be able to get the real time feedback. You're gonna be able to get the authentic testimonials. You're gonna be able to get the footage, right? The drone footage, the personal footage, the headshots, the stage. You're gonna be able to do all of this stuff, all of this. And we told you, for the early bird Kevin Nevik birthday special price of $697, y'all. I'm telling you,
97.
you there is no place that you can go. There is no place that you can go to get that in this level of excellence for that price. So I'm telling you,
Get it now.
you need to get in now.
Get it now before the 22nd.
That's right. We already have several people who have already signed up. So
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, make sure that you get in. If you want to get in the comments, just all you got to say in the comments is "count me in." I don't know what
Yeah,
that means.
this is not to be overlooked, guys, because at the end of the day, man, if you bypass this, you're going to regret it. You're not spending money, you're not paying us. You are literally investing in your business.
That's right.
There is nowhere that you can go. I dare you to go find a videographer to shoot you for a whole day and find out for one day,
Mm-hmm.
not even with a crowd, just to get you some professional pics, some shots around town. For ask him how much he will charge you for 8 hours worth of work.
Mm-hmm.
We're the investment, not the cost.
That's right.
The investment for you to be a part of Brand Fluence is $697
Yes.
to September 21st. After the 21st, the 22nd, that price goes up. This is so cheap. It really is. And we made it as cheap as we could to make it fair for everybody,
Yes.
so that everybody has access.
Honestly, and Kevin, we said this. This is removing every excuse.
Yeah.
So if you want to get to the top, if you want to enhance your speaking business, right? If you want to do any of those things, this is for you.
This is 100% for you.
Jump in right now. You want to be
Yep.
one of those 50. You want to be one of those 50 in the
Please
comments
do.
box.
And we already got tickets sold. We already got people asking.
Yep.
So, and this is that's not no fluff. That is fact.
That's real
And
time. That's
yeah,
real time.
we're trying to get it to as many people as we can to get that first 50. And again, like Flip said, it's not because we just trying to that's all we can hold.
Yep.
It's not our call. That's all the facility will allow by law. We can't have no more than 50 in here.
Yep.
So guys, please get on your ticket now.
You heard Kevin say it, man. Get on your ticket now. Brandfluence presents the Keynote Content Intensive November 17th through the 19th, Atlanta, Georgia, Creators
Yes.
Clubhouse. It's going down. Kevin's going to be there. I'm going to be there. We're looking forward to seeing you there and
Absolutely.
working together so that we can
Yes.
see each other at the top. Listen,
Yeah.
if you want to be one of those 50 in the comments box right now, go ahead, write "count me in."
Count me in.
I'll send you a link. You can get that link. You can go ahead, see all the stuff, and go ahead and register. Make sure you do it before the 22nd, though.
Yeah.
Before the 22nd. Kevin, before we get out of here, man,
Yes, sir.
anything else that you want to share with the people? Anything
Yeah.
else? Anything else?
Listen, guys. The time is now, right? The time for you to expand your business, for to expand your voice, to expand your reach and your influence. That time is now. right? Don't be afraid to jump off the cliff. Don't be afraid to spread your wings and catch the drift of God's Spirit to lift you to that next level of elevation. You will never get there if you don't jump off that cliff, spread your wings, and fly. It is your time to win. It's your time to elevate. It's your time to go up. We are providing you a service that can absolutely do that. I feel in my heart that God gave us this for the people because it is time now for people to hear what they need to hear from you because you are the best qualified person to serve who you used to be. And that service is literally embedded in your voice. It is time for you to be heard. We're providing an opportunity for you to be heard so that you can expand and grow and blow out your business and grow your influence. Brand influence, Atlanta, content intensive, be there.
You heard what he said. I have nothing. And how the young people said, I have nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing. Look, y'all, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in today to the Fresh Take podcast. Kevin, thank you so much for being our guest today. And
Absolutely.
listen, I'm talking to you. You need to meet us in Atlanta,
Yeah.
November
Yeah.
17th through the 19th. We'll see y'all
Absolutely.
there, man. Everybody,
All right.
have a great evening, great morning, great whatever time you're watching this, man. Just make it a good day. We'll holler at y'all. Peace. Peace.
Peace.